Directly after Zoo Race, we will be having Captain Novolin, followed by Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Oh,
Yes.
I love that noise. I love it. All right, so let's see. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, I'm Duke Bilgewater.
No, God. All right, so this is Zoo Race. This is a game that Peachy stumbled upon, and it's a really special game. Like, we joke about it a lot, but I think everybody who runs it legitimately enjoys it as a speed game.
It is incredibly fast.
Except for the cutscenes, which we're watching right now.
Yeah.
Although they're pretty special your first time. So I'm Kane the Cougar because he's the fastest character except for Ruben on some stages. You'll notice some things are going to start happening pretty soon.
At the start.
All right, I had to slow down there to avoid. Oh no! Oh God, the skybox is calling me. Don't worry, I'm fine now.
Usually, if you launch off one of those signs, you go out of bounds and you can't get back in.
Oh, you know.
But we're good.
By the way, this is actually just a scrolling texture, so like floating somewhere in the level. It's not actually.
Oh.
Oh, I'm spinning. That's fine. It's safety. So yeah, this is technically a racing game, but it's more just you breaking the game while the other animals just kind of hang out in the back. It's pretty fun, actually. So I should have actually explained the movement. There are multiple movement keys, and what you do is you hold down all of them, and it makes you go a little bit faster than you're intended to.
This is called the hyperspace
tunnel?
tunnel?
This is the hyperspace tunnel. Oh God, I'm out of control. This is actually a really good Hannah's Heights. Oh my gosh. Right.
Also, for some reason, this is the only level that doesn't have music. Once in a blue moon, it'll come on.
Yeah, the greatest part of this game is the soundtrack. There's a lot of love put into this music. Every level sort of has a silent first part, and then there's a cutscene, and then the music kicks in, and it's always worth listening to.
Sometimes, because
I think this stage I play is my favorite song.
Before the music starts, the announcer has to read out Kane the Cougar, etc., etc. And then finally the music starts, and you go so fast and the levels are so short that sometimes you almost reach the finish line by the time the music starts.
The thing is, I don't think that's true.
That is true.
Bill, do you even run this game?
No.
You did not have it installed.
I'm
until
saying
like
you don't get to hear much of the
50
song.
minutes ago.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh man, this is a Christian game and a Christian stream. Let's not get into that trickery. Uh-oh.
Look what you've done.
Uh-oh. So yeah, what I do here is I run out to despawn the water, and I go slow here to not go out of bounds. I want to stay low to the ground so not to lose my speed until I go over this hill, and then I trigger the cutscene. Normally you have to go through the stained glass maze, but now you just go down to the treasure ship.
There's just a ship there.
Got it. This is actually a really good run so far. Here's some lava.
Nice, good save.
That actually was a nice save. All right, if I get water skipped, this is a really good run.
Yeah. Oh.
No!
Oh, so close.
This is actually the hardest trick in the game, I think. Getting enough momentum to skip this water.
You basically have to dodge every single barrel.
Yeah, but this is fine too. You just kind of sit here and wait for the water to end.
Oh, Duke, do you have the story to this game sort of memorized?
Kinda. I have the Zoo Race canon pretty firmly ingrained in my mind because it's pretty unforgettable. So apparently there was, I might be wrong. I think the game dev might be watching, so I don't want to offend him. I think there was going to be some sort of sacrifice, but instead the Lord decided that they should all race and celebrate life. And so the altar that you guys saw earlier in the dance party, that's like the altar of life that celebrates the Zoo Race. So now they just race, and they get steak off the ground.
And this is all straight from the Bible.
Wait, is there a... Yeah, there's a steak, dude, right there. I'm going to get that steak.
Are you?
I'm going to get it. Actually, I shouldn't. The food actually speeds you up. The thing is, because of the multiple keys being held, it actually slows you down because the animation to grab it is slower than you know, just running past it. Shout out to Hee for his skips.
Duke's not doing.
Oh no,
a
what
skip.
is that?
There was a new skip discovered just moments ago, and Duke is not doing it.
All right, let's double cone. I found a setup for this, but it's so dumb. It's not gonna work.
Oh,
That's too far. That's actually one of the tougher skips, is getting, you have to hit 2 physics objects without really control of your character, so it's just luck based. And if you do, you vault over a lot of the stage. Not that you don't already do that, though. Stampede!
yeah, there's American and German flags up there.
There are, yeah. I got a floating bear too. He was just hanging out in the sky. In the water. I should.
Set.
Ooh, that was actually fast. You want to get past those guys. That's one of the places where you can get stuck behind them. Here's a skip where you don't touch a trigger that causes you to enter a state where you're facing, where am I going? Where you're facing downwards. So that actually saves like 30 seconds. It's a pretty good skip. Oh yeah, shoutouts to Elemental Guard for ruining this game forever and also finding pretty much all of the tricks.
Elemental Guard found pretty much every skip in this game, and he didn't want a shout out.
Did he not?
So we're not going to give a shout out to Elemental Guard.
It's too late for them. Alright, this is actually, you have to take this slow, especially if you get a bad pattern, which I did. Because if you go off these pipes, you go out of bounds and you're stuck and the run is pretty much over actually.
It's interesting that in most
That's really good,
games,
actually.
getting out of bounds is very easy. Or sorry, getting out of bounds is very difficult. In this game, getting out of bounds is like that's the thing you have to avoid.
Yeah, this game you just run into a wall and the Lord finds the way, I guess.
Yeah.
It's kind of... Actually, yeah, there is a pretty good... I just run into a wall and the magic happens. And it lets me skip the entire first part of the stage.
And the best animation in the game.
Which one? Oh, yes. Oh, so I should have picked Reuben. God.
I've never seen it.
I like Canes though.
Is it
It's
good?
pretty good. Yeah, Peaches showed me. The end is pretty strong.
Ready. Set.
I'm okay.
What are you doing?
I'm wiggling. You gotta wiggle to get that. There you
I
go.
never wiggle.
Bounce, bounce, and you're in the cutscene trigger.
There you go.
So there you go. That's the first half of the stage.
Followed by
All right.
Hannah the Whore, Bethany, Barrier,
I can't see. I can't see. Shit. Okay, I'm fine. Where am I? There I am. Oh god. All right, that was actually okay.
You have to be really careful here because you can fly out of these windows and you'll never get back in.
There you go.
There you
That's
go.
actually really good. I had pretty good air control right now. I'm surprised. So this, I know I said there's pretty hard tricks in this game. This is the hardest trick because no one's ever gotten it in a run. I think Elemental Guard has gotten it twice in practice, and he's the one who found it.
We're
What
just
you
waiting
do-
for that zoo race task, to be honest.
I don't know if this game can be tasked without like breaking. Not that, you know. Anyway, what you do is you basically mash coming out of the screen transition into the second part of the level, and if you're really lucky, you'll skip an entire water section and a jump that takes about 7 seconds to line up. So if somebody got that in a run, it would pretty much be the run, but not yet.
ready, set.
The song is pretty bad.
Yeah, for some reason the countdown on that level is way shorter than any other.
The countdowns are actually just sort of inconsistent. All right, here we go.
Oh!
It's pretty brutal. There's no way. Here's a nice little glitch where you run into this wall. It pops you out and you go a little bit faster.
The thing is, a lot of these skips, they're really hard to kind of experiment with because it's just so annoying to test things because you have to wait for that long intro every time.
By the way, there is a first-person mode in this game. It's really fun to play with. It reminds me of Quake.
Yeah, it looks like Quake.
Yeah.
If you just you're like bunny hopping all over the place.
Yeah. You also get to experience the rats in first person. Alright, I gotta turn around to trigger the level exit. Yeah. I forgot we're doing this route. When do we run through that? I think I replaced the music and I forgot.
What?
I think the music got replaced.
Oh, dear.
So, I just remembered something. I might have replaced some of the music in this game for a different occasion.
What?
So Cane Train might be making up for one of the greatest chokes in marathon history. Like 8 months late. Dude, the KK choke is coming back. The return of the KK choke. This is one of the songs. I got it! I got it! Oh god, okay. Dude, I might have replaced this with KK Slider. I don't remember.
Well, we'll find out.
We'll find out. I don't remember what the song is.
So this is the last level,
Okay,
and it's
never mind.
spectacular. The intro is way longer than any other, and they put a lot of emphasis on this right here, which I think kind of speaks for itself. Also, all the animals are invisible during the opening.
Yeah, this level also has the best cutscene in the game.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, in the route, we skip it because Elemental Garo is a terrible person. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to employ the skip we use, but I'm going to go trigger the cutscene. So that, because why not? You have to see it pretty much. It might be KK Slider.
So the animals have just gone invisible.
Yeah, that happens every time. Don't worry about it.
Ready.
I'd say that's the opposite of a miracle.
Set. Go.
I can't get away.
At
That's
the
actually
start,
good.
it's Kane
We in there?
Cougar.
Oh, there's dinosaurs, by the
Yeah.
way. Don't worry about it.
Followed by Hannah the horse. Seth the sheep.
Where's my jump?
And Reuben the rhino.
Praise the Lord, all nations.
I never saw that before.
And his faithful. Praise the Lord.
It's the cane train. Boom!
Don't worry, fine. Okay, time is coming up as soon as I trigger the end of this level. So just. Wait, where am I going? Okay, time is now.
Congratulations.
That's actually a good time, yeah. All right, so I don't know if we're behind schedule, but this is one of those games where you have to let the credits roll. So let's see if it doesn't crash.
It was 9:30 or 9:45. They said something, then it started again. It all began. The clash was on and they started to fight.
I don't think this is supposed to be there. Oh,
This game is truly a treat to play.
darn. So we actually got the the second ever sighting of the Hannah Tamar OTP, but like it's not good. So what happens sometimes is that Tamar shows up in this cutscene under Hannah the horse.
I stand at the door
It's
and
pretty
knock.
interesting.
Doesn't sound kosher.
We'll never see it again though. It's a once in a lifetime kind of game. Alright, so that's Zoo Race. Oh yeah, so I think we might have plugged this already, but Family PC Gaming, which is the site that distributes Family PC Games. I make that mistake every time. They're the site that distributes these games, and they said that they're going to donate 50% of the sales, so during AGDQ, to the charity. So if you guys want this game, go crash their site. It's familypcgames.com. You can buy Zoo-Race. I think Fire Warriors is on there too. And soundtracks too, yeah. So this is a game that you should probably experience, and if you do, you should probably pay for it too. So yeah. It is.
Good run, man.
Huh? Are we really gonna do this?
It's probably the best time.
No, let's do it later. Let's do it later when we have time to plan it out.
All right. You have just experienced Zoo Race. You are watching Awesome Games Done Quick 2014. We are